Welcome to Barbie's Bitch House. Last time the Miss
I just got scared.
Why?
Okay, now maybe I think there's someone just actually in that building, but I thought there was like no one supposed to be in there. Oh my god. Okay, I thought I saw a fucking ghost.
So, for context, guys, we have on our campus, we have a hall building that used to be a dorm, and then it got closed down because it had asbestos in it, the wall, so it got closed down.
Well, they're trying to, like, fix it up now.
Yeah, they're doing demolition on it.
Well, so, like, they have, like, a whole, like, fenced-off thing around it, and I thought there was a ghost in there, because I was like, oh my god, I don't think they were supposed to be in there, but I guess there's a guy, like, moving.
Yeah, there could be, like, workers
some stuff in there, yeah. So
God, I hope they wear masks. They have to, or else they're gonna
get asbestos.
I
was like, asbestos is like terrible to clean up. That's the reason they probably haven't fixed it in like years.
Yeah, I think it's been closed down since before we were born.
Yeah, I was like, they haven't done anything with it in a long time. But I'm glad to see that they're finally doing something.
So I dog-eared the page because I'm a piece of shit, but also it's my own book and I want to be trashy. So we're on chapter 7 called Capsized. And if we remember last time, Missy died and fucking headbutted some rocks. And everyone was just calm about it. Everything goes back to Missy. So if y'all don't know what we're talking about, because I'm going to mention it now so you guys understand the reference. There's an episode of American Dad where this police officer pulls over the girl named Haley.
That girl in the wheelchair is throwing a fit. I like her outfit.
Oh, I love her fit. I thought you were saying she was throwing a tantrum.
No, that's not what I meant. But I was like, I like her outfit.
That's such a cute outfit. Anyway, so Missy is from American Dad, and Haley gets pulled over, and then the officer goes like, Missy, I need to see your ID. So now me and Maddie, every time
I'm pretty sure we told them this lore before.
Well, I'm telling them again. Okay. So, and he goes, Missy? I know we told them about make it dirty. I know we told them about that part, but
my car's getting cleaned because it's raining outside for 2 days.
Yay, me and
I'm
you.
so lazy to go. I'm too scared to go through like a car wash thing. I'm too scared.
Yeah, I used seen Final Destination, and I know what happens in those places.
I was like, so I'm like too scared to go to them, and like, I mean, I really just need to do it sometimes because I don't want it to look like I don't care about my car, but I'm also like, it'll rain eventually.
Yes. Yay, chapter 7. Okay, so chapter 7 is called Capsized, and this is when we meet the bad guys. I looked at it because I dog-eared the page.
I was like, let me read it.
I'll let you read it.
Chapter 7.
Missy? Okay.
Chapter 7.
I was...
Cap, stop.
We're about to kill each other.
Row faster. That's what it says, and then it just has a period. It just stops. Row faster. The captain commanded as he and the staff members from the cruise ship rowed away from the crashed ship. They rowed away from the crashed ship and rowed away from the crash ship.
The cruise ship on the crash ship. What the fuck?
The captain was Jimmy Nichols.
That's a horrible fucking name. Jimmy Nichols.
A thief who only cared about money.
We should call him Jenny. Not Jenny. Jimmy Nipples.
Jenny Nipple.
Jimmy Nipples.
Not Jimmy John. Jimmy Nipples.
Jimmy Nipples. Oh, I love her hoodie. Pink. The way she looked, and she's like, I know it's good.
Oh, I know. I don't know. She kind of looks like a bitch. Anyway.
She kind of does. I love her hoodie, though.
Yeah. Okay. He had killed the real captain and took his suit before throwing the real captain overboard and crashing the ship. So, is no one, like, understanding that, like, the captain just came back as a totally different person? Is that what I'm trying to understand here?
He killed the captain, and then the fake captain, snuck out. So the people didn't even see him. Oh. He just stabbed the captain to death or whatever while he was at the wheel. And then he took his clothes. Took his clothes.
Okay, hold on. There's a female cardinal on that little thing. You see it? Oh, it's gone.
I love cardinals.
But you can tell it's a female because it's brown.
Oh, yes. I love cardinals.
Sorry. Okay. He had stole a hidden supply of money. Stolen.
I don't like how bad my grammar was. That's embarrassing.
He then stole a hidden supply of money in a lockbox.
Why the fuck would you have money in a lockbox on a cruise ship?
There had to have been at least 500,000. I like how there's a pause, and there must have been at least like 500,000.
I feel like I'm just pulling this out of my ass.
You're you're like, oh yeah, like there was like $500,000 in there.
$500,000. It's like very oddly specific.
Yeah. You could have said there was at least $500,000 in there.
Yeah, that's more instead of, yeah. Honestly, I'm probably not even going to use this script when I rewrite it, so we don't have to, like, go through all the notes of what I could do, because there's so much shit in this that I need to cut out that I'll probably just rewrite it brand new.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, yeah. And I'm probably going to change a lot of the fucking names, too, because no one wants to read a book about Uma Kern, Huxley Haynes, Barney Blankenship. No one wants to read about that.
Barney hasn't showed up like once. Like,
he will.
Like, well, I mean, like since he was like mentioned in the first thing, like, and then some of the other characters were, but they have not been.
Yeah.
He had set a bomb within the ship that would go off within a set amount of time that would give him plenty of time to get away from the ship. Then he gathered the few staff members from the ship and forced them into the escape boat. He would force them to help him escape. Then, once they got close to the shore, he would kill them.
This is a side plot with the staff and the fake bad guy captain, Jamie Nipples.
What the captain hadn't expected was how severe the storm would get. Lightning forked the sky, and the rain pelted down on him and the staff members. Aw, damn it, it didn't pound them.
It should have pounded them.
Yeah, it should have definitely pounded
their
them.
pounded their stinky pinkies, pounded the fuck in.
The waves began I thought it said growling. I was like,
gross. Ew.
The waves began growing higher and higher. I was like, growling.
Like, gross.
We're gonna die, one of the female staff members screamed over the storm. Jimmy ignored her and forced them to continue rowing.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
When one of them stopped, Jimmy held them at gunpoint and forced them to continue. Okay. Eventually, the waves became too severe, and the escape boat began getting tossed around like clothes in a washing machine.
What is that analogy? That metaphor or whatever.
That was getting thrown around like a clothes in a washing machine. The staff members began falling off the escape boat into the murky abyss that was the ocean. Jimmy held on for dear life. That is until the boat capsized.
I'm just imagining Jimmy Nichols as Mr. Krabs. Because literally he has money in his fucking name.
Jimmy was thrust into the dark waters with dollar bills floating in the water. I like how he's giving the water a lap dance and he's paying for it.
They're like, instead of like money, it's waves drowning him slowly. It's God.
Oh my God. Why why'd you make me so
fucked up?
Okay. Jimmy tried to swim to the surface, but the current was too strong. He kept fighting until his arms eventually gave out. His lungs screamed for oxygen until they couldn't scream anymore.
I guess that's like my way of saying he fucking drowned.
Oh, you're not ready for the next part. He inhaled the water. One complete sentence is talking about him drowning, and then it's like, yeah, he inhaled the water.
God.
It burned his lungs as they filled to the brim with water. Why the fuck are you reinstating this 3 times?
3 different ways to say it. He fucking drowned.
The last thing he saw before he died was his money.
In the water.
Slowly getting washed away in the tide, just as his life was drawing to a close.
Me money.
He's taking like the longest time to fucking die.
He's hurry up.
He's drowning, but we've
I love how he killed the big baddie within like 2 pages of him being introduced.
I'm just like this. We mentioned it 3 times that he's drowning. It says his lungs screamed for oxygen until they couldn't scream anymore, and it's like he inhaled the water, and then he burned his lungs. They filled the brim with water. I'm like, he's drowning.
I think he's drowning. I don't know why.
He took one last glance at the money before the ocean and the darkness engulfed him. The water.
I hate myself.
I'm sorry.
No, it's so funny, but goddamn, Trent.
I was like, why'd you mention it
Try to
4 times?
learn how to write.
You could have, like, been, like, really descriptive about it. Instead of just every other sentence, you're like, he drowned.
What's really funny about this is I didn't even edit this shit. Like, I mean, I
You
think
didn't edit it off.
I think I read one draft of it, and then I just never read it again, and I just put it on Amazon. And then I took it off when I realized how horrible it was. I have, like, 6 of these different kind of books. So, maybe we can read another one at some point. I don't know. We'll just see what happens with this one.
I think it'd be funny if we co-wrote a book or something.
Yes.
Like did some shit. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, chapter 8 is the killer.
This is where he'll get fucking murdered so hard.
Who?
People.
Okay, who?
I'm not going to tell you who. That's a spoiler.
Well, you said he.
Who? He? They. People. People start getting murdered. People.
Hollywood woke up next to McKenna and Maria. She yawned and looked up. Everyone else was still asleep. Yet the storm outside had stopped. Realization hit her. She remembered the events of last night. Missy's dead, she thought to herself. She stood up and stretched before leaving the dining hall. She needed some fresh air after the rough night that was last night was.
The rough night after last night was.
After the rough night that last night was.
After the... Oh my god.
That last night was.
I'm annoying.
The deck was still soaked. However, the rain had stopped and the fog was gone.
Probably soaked from all that pounding.
I know, because the ship took a fucking beating. Hollywood looked out beyond the boat and realized that they had crashed into a bunch of rocks at the base of an island. Did we not see this yesterday? Like when the other girl fell off and got killed in the rocks. Were they not looking over at their dead friend screaming? Yeah. And then she's like, oh my god, we're on an island.
We're on an island. Why did they fucking stay on the ship? I think it's because the fog was covering it, but still, they saw the fucking body. So, like, I don't even know the logic anymore.
She sighed in relief. At least they weren't stuck in the middle of the ocean. Kurt stepped out of the dining hall
fucking Kurt.
As well, and his eyes still full of sleep. Morning, he mumbled under his breath. Morning, she replied back. I like how they're not freaking out, and they're just, he's like, oh, good morning.
He's like, I just saw someone die.
Mr. Doherty stepped out of the communications bay with a look of fear in his eyes.
He sees the body of the captain.
What is it? Kurt asked him. His hair was wiry. I don't even think you spelled that right.
I did.
Did it?
Wiry. That's how you spell it when it's hair.
Oh. And messy. His eyes were bloodshot and he was very clearly sleep deprived. He cleared his throat before speaking. I don't know how to tell you this, but our communications have been cut, Mr. Doherty said.
I don't know how to tell you this, but proceeds to tell them. In the most blunt fucking way.
Why the fuck do you say it like that? He's like, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this.
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Our communications are gone. We're gonna die.
Who would, Mr. Doherty said, who would do such a thing, Hollywood exclaimed. What the fuck does that have to do with anything that he just said?
Wait, what did she say again?
Okay, so Mr. Doherty said, I don't know how to tell you this, guys, but our communications have been cut. And then Hollywood said, who would do such a thing?
Who would cut their communications? That's what she means. So, our communications have been cut. Who would do such a thing? That means she's like, who cut our communications? Why are you looking at me like you're going to touch me?
No, okay, I'm sorry. I'm reading this and that makes no sense to me because he says, I don't know how to tell you this, but our communications have been cut. Instead of being like, oh no, what happened? Who would do such a thing? So apparently you're already saying someone else did it.
She automatically assumed someone did it.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is that she already assumed someone did it.
That's fucking sketchy. It's not even, I don't even think she's a bad guy. I think I'm just a shitty writing.
I would agree with that statement. I was just like, that makes no sense. Like, you need to do more about it. It says, I think I have an idea of who did it and why, Mr. Doherty said.
What?
He said, I don't know how to tell you, but our communications have been cut. And then she said, who would do it? And he goes, I think I have an idea of who did it. He didn't say anything about anyone doing it. The stash of money is gone. And so is the captain along with all the staff of this ship. Of course, they just know that. Because they obviously know, they know that there was money in there, obviously. And they took every fucking last drop.
This is great.
That rat bastard stole the money and then cut off communications to ensure we couldn't call for help.
That rat bastard.
That's what it says. That rat bastard stole the money.
Me trying to write straight man. I'm like, this
That pig!
Oh, God. Rat! Now we have another fucking animal. God damn. Pig, spider, rat.
Are we going to like the farm animals thing over here? Like,
The cow says, moo. The pig says, wank. Anyways, that rat bastard.
That rat bastard. What are you going to do now? Kurt asked Mr. Doherty. For now, I say we get off the ship onto that island.
What are you going to do now?
It's not safe to be here. Especially because there's a massive risk that this ship could sink and we don't want to be stuck on here if it does.
They're in shallow fucking water. How the fuck would the ship sink if
That's
they...
exactly what I was thinking. I was like, you crashed into an island, the ship is not gonna sink. Unless you're on like a fucking ice island or some shit.
That's so stupid. Like, there's
We
no...
don't want to be on the ship when it sinks in 5 feet of water. It's
I think I was trying to get... Because they didn't know about the bomb yet. So I'm trying to get them off the ship so they don't all fucking blow up. But it's still shitty. Right?
you should have it like when you like do it again where like they accidentally find the bomb trying to search for supplies on the ship.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And then they're like, oh shit! And then they leave.
They're like, that's a big bitch! And then they get off.
That's a big fucking dick!
Okay. Mr. Doherty said, I'm going to gather everyone so we can get the hell off this ship. Hollywood and Kurt, make sure to gather any belongings of value. Hollywood did as she was told and headed up to her room to gather her things. You know what I'm thinking of right now? It's going to sound stupid what I'm going to say. But, like, okay, so, like, all the staff is gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, did she use the stairs? Or did she go with the elevator? Because that'd be really funny.
I don't even think there is an elevator. All I pictured with this is, like, a ship with one level. But that's not a cruise ship, is it?
No, that's not a cruise ship.
Fuck! She just went to her room on the first floor.
Okay, so a cruise ship, kind of how it's set up, is that, like, there is, like, some upstairs and there's, like, downstairs. You know, like, the big, like, you know, like, the captain thinks at the top?
At the back. It's literally numerous stories on the back of the... By the way, this was AI art, and I did this before it was kind of, like,
Look at your fucking picture! No, but what the heck? Don't do the AI art thing, because you, like...
No, I don't do that anymore.
I was gonna say, I was like, do not do that, because AI, like, no, it's not.
AI sucks.
I'm an artist, so don't do that.
This was, like,
for me.
a couple years ago.
I was like, don't do that, because
Don't do that.
I'm an artist, you know, you're my
Yes.
friend.
Yes.
You should... I would make your book cover if you wanted.
Oh, yes.
I can do that.
Yes. Okay, back to this bullshit of a
Back
book.
to this motherfucking
Fucking bullshit.
She went up to her room and gathered her things. Kurt did the same.
Why are they such NPCs?
Hollywood couldn't believe that this was happening to her. This trip was supposed to be her escape from the real world. Okay. She was supposed to be tanning outside all day and admiring the hot guys, the McKenna, Maria, and Missy. Sorry, I moved. I want my ass hotter. I'm sorry.
She has car heaters. Car seat heaters. That's
Yeah.
what it means.
I can turn that off if you don't want
Yeah,
it.
it's fine.
But there's an ass heater too if you want to use it. And those are the levels. So. Okay, sorry. Hollywood's real life sucked. She had recently been kicked out by her abusive parents, and she had been secretly staying with Missy, which Missy had constantly held above her head. You should be grateful to have a friend like me, because I'm truly the one who loves you. Hell, even your parents don't fucking love you.
Damn.
It doesn't say fucking, but I thought it'd be funnier.
Yeah, it's very Missy coded, I feel
Missy
like.
had said to her one afternoon after they had had an argument, Missy could be an absolute bitch, but she could also be a great person when she wanted to be. Hollywood had suspected that if it was a facade that Missy put on to deal with her neglectful parents. But now the once beautiful Missy was stone cold dead on the rocks outside the island shore.
Hollywood's like, fuck yeah, karma's a bitch.
Hollywood had no idea what she would do after this, but she had a feeling that she was better off stranded on this island than she was in her life before.
What kind of Hallmark ass sentence is that?
My grandma watches like Hallmark movies all the
Mine
time.
does too.
And she's like always watching them, and I'm like,
Well, now she finds them corny because all they fucking post is like Christmas movies.
I know, it's like always like, I'm looking at the leaves right now. You see how you can like see through some of them? That's neat.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Shayna put all her most important belongings into her suitcase before zipping it tight. She still couldn't believe that this was really happening. No one could, to be honest.
What?
No one could, to be honest.
Oh.
There's no comma, so it just says no one could,
Gross.
to be honest. She headed out of her room and down to the deck where a ladder had been lowered into the water to help everyone off the ship onto the island. Shayna glanced over at the rocks where the ship had crashed. The boat was bent and crushed at the front, with Missy laying in the front, her dead, cold eyes burning into Shayna's.
I love how it's like the most popular cunty bitch that I fucking hate is cold and dead.
I know.
It's just the projection is funny.
I was telling my mom that we were reading this. I didn't, because my mom,
Yeah.
I don't tell her about the podcast, really,
Yeah.
because I don't want her to like find it and
Listen.
be like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so I was telling her about it, and then I was like, oh, well, I mean, like, he wrote it when he was like maybe 17, I don't know, 16, and she goes, oh, so too fucking old. I was like, don't say that. Well, because I was telling her that we were reading like one of his old, like, 1-year-old books that that like it was like terrible writing, and she goes, oh, so too fucking old. I was like,
Oh, so I want to see that bitch write something.
I know. But she was like, oh, too fucking old.
Like, okay, says the fucking 70-year-old woman. She's 70. I don't care what age she actually is. She's 70 to me.
55.
She's what?
55.
Old fucking bitch.
She just turned 55.
But I hate your mother.
No, she said something like really crazy the other day, and like my boyfriend stared at me, and I okay, I hate to say this, but sometimes you just like when you just don't want to fight with people, so you just keep your mouth shut
All the time.
and like sometimes they like say like some really crazy like outlandish shit that you like obviously like don't agree with.
Yeah.
Like I just don't say anything. I
don't
just
either.
kind of like ignore it.
I do too.
Like because I just don't want to have that issue because there's no winning. Really.
Exactly.
And so like. My boyfriend kind of has this thing where he wants to like challenge what people say to like teach them that they're wrong, but it's just one of those things. It's like you don't want to tell your parents that they're wrong.
Yeah, no.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I always put my like finger on my mouth and like don't fucking respond. Like don't say anything. Like don't.
Like, just shut up.
Like just don't say anything because it just makes it easier. Like just don't say anything. Like because me and my mom might not agree on everything. But I'm not gonna like go out of my way to be like, you're fucking stupid, you're wrong, even though I might think that. I'm not gonna say that. And it kind of like you know how it is anyway.
Yeah.
She was dead and cold, and she looked away, disturbed by the sight. Even though Missy was an absolute bitch, she didn't deserve to die, she thought to herself.
She's an absolute trash cunt. She didn't deserve to die.
No, hold on, let me do it. Let me do what I was doing yesterday.
Oh, God. I'm ready.
Even though Missy was an absolute bitch, she didn't deserve to die, she thought to herself. She was an absolute bitch.
I feel like the bad guy in this book is going to be like, before he kills someone.
I'm the killer.
I'm the killer. I'm going to stab your asshole.
She hurried onto the shore where most of her classmates were. Hollywood, McKenna, and Maria covered Missy's body with a blanket so that they wouldn't have to look at the horrible sight anymore. You know what I'm just thinking of right now?
What?
She grabbed her suitcase, zipped it up, and then how the fuck did she get it down? I'm guessing she just fucking threw that bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming too. I wrote it. I'm just assuming shit. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that's what happened.
I think if you rewrite this, like this kind of thing, which I would assume this probably happens, but then you get off of it, I would say that like some of them went down first, and then they like all caught the things, and like make sure they made it on the island, and the rest just kind of climbed down.
I have no idea when I'm gonna rewrite this, to be honest with you, because I'm just like, ew. But it'll come back to it eventually.
I have so many like ideas to like make it better.
Yes.
And so I'm like, yay. But I know it's not my book or my place to do that, but
yeah, it's nice to have feedback.
Mr. Dougherty hurried down the hallway from the communications bay with his suitcase. Should I guess who the bad guy is?
Yeah. It's one of the students.
Fuck.
So there's 22 of them, so that's going to be a while.
God damn it.
I
There's
will
like 20
say,
of these fuckers?
Yeah, I will say, as they die, the suspect list is going to seriously narrow, because obviously the killer isn't going to die.
Sorry.
So, yeah.
Is it one of the main ones?
No. You'll just see.
Okay.
Some of them haven't even been, like, really explored yet.
I know. Okay. He had to ensure that no one else in the senior class died. Okay.
Besides Miss?
This was his responsibility as a teacher. However, he had no idea that he would be the next victim, and that one of the students in the senior class was taking advantage of this horrific situation to act out on their violent fantasies. I'm trying to remember. There were some context clues earlier.
There's really not. I don't even think I knew who the killer was when I was writing this part, and I just made it up.
Did you just pick fucking someone at random? Be like, you're the killer.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of very misleading clues, but we'll get there.
Okay. The idea clicked in the killer's mind like a puzzle. They would take advantage of this helpless situation to act on their darkest fantasies. The sight of Missy's dead body made the killer very excited.
Ew! I don't like the way that said.
Gore always did it for them.
Oh, fuck that shit. I forgot I put that in there.
You're like, I am disgusted.
I don't know if I mean, like, oh, that's fun, or if they got, like, off on that.
It sounds like they might got off on it, which most people that, like, really enjoy killing, there's, like, a thing about it where it can kind of become, like, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
When we take our class tomorrow in there, maybe we'll learn more. We'll be reading this book and in that class and be like,
ooh, that explains it. Yeah.
I hope it's not that. Well, because my mom was like, do you know what it's going to be like? And I was like, I have no clue.
Yeah.
And when, like, she was like, isn't there, like, a description? And I was like, well, because yesterday I looked, there was, like, no syllabus posted. Mm-hmm. So, like, I went and looked on, like, the thing, and it just says the origin of crime. And, like, other stuff like that. Like, what goes into it, I guess. And so I'm like, it's kind of like psychology with killers.
I'm kind of worried. Because I feel like some people, if they are, like, serial killers or wanting to kill someone, they'd probably take that class. So I'm like, I'm scared.
I could definitely.
Shut up. God. That's going to be on Dateline. Like, oh, these fucking dumb bitches at this podcast.
No, I'm one of those people. Okay, so, like, you don't have to pause it if you don't want to.
It just goes on forever.
Yeah, because apparently the killer's a pervert, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. I don't even remember.
Before Mr. Doherty even realized what hit him, the killer stabbed the knife into his abdomen.
I thought I was going to say into his ass. And I was like, God, I don't remember that part.
Mr. Doherty dropped his suitcase and looked up in a shock at the killer's smiling, gleeful face.
Why is it so fucking dramatic? He, like, dropped everything he was holding. He's like,
yeah. No, wait for it. You? Why? Mr. Doherty stammered. The killer stabbed the knife in deeper, twisting it until Mr. Doherty went limp. The killer ripped the knife out and then hid Mr. Doherty's corpse in the communications bay and locked the door. Why the fuck did they lock the door? They were leaving the ship anyway. Why the fuck did they lock the door?
And a bomb's about to go off, which I don't think they know about the bomb, to be honest with you. Because that bad guy knows nothing about the captain asshole that died.
Yeah. However, there was always that one pesky bastard who was the teacher's pet. That happened to be Mason Burns, who was looking for Mr. Doherty for guidance.
On wire. That sounds shady to me.
Okay, it says Mason walked in and saw the killer covered in blood, holding the bloody knife. What the hell happened to you? Mason asked. The killer turned around and grinned at Mason, saying nothing. Mason slowly began to back away from the killer, however, they wouldn't let him get away. The killer slashed the knife across Mason's throat, cutting his carotid artery.
Carotid.
Oh, fuck. That's a carotid.
It's fine. Those kind of hard to pronounce.
Blood gushed from Mason's neck, and he died within seconds. Unable to scream, the killer was quite pleased. 2 kills already, and the chaos had just started.
I really want to. So let's see how much time we have done this. Okay, I think we'll end this episode here.
I want to go back to the beginning because there's something that I'm thinking of.
We can do another quick one episode, but we're going to end this one here. So bye, guys. We'll see you next episode.
And the mac and cheese.
Let's say bye real quick. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Oops. Okay.